It's heretic.
Yeah, you know what a heretic is?
Heretic?
Heretic is like somebody who's like a traitor.
Oh my god.
What?
100 credit?
Talks about this around.
Oh.
It's a way to blow it, Greg.
Well, that's just what that word means.
That's who that is? Jesus.
Somebody who's a heretic is like considered like a traitor, even though like many patriots have been labeled as heretics.
Damn, it went from 1 to 133.
No, it pops off.
It will go up real fast.
All the way up.
Ready?
Yeah, heretic is like a
What's up, fucks?
Shops up first. Round number 1. We got 5 judges, £100 on the line.
So here we are, the pretty boy of battle rap versus Heretic. Heretic. Your dreads are shit. Looks like you made a hat out of a jellyfish. Smooth-skinned cunt. I would delve in your past, but what, you 12 and a half? I just had my 25th. You rap about how you're meant to be in bed at 6 but stay up late till 7ish. That's why your pantomime performance is clearly meant for kids like Peppa Pig. You think you're undefeated, mate, the adults will just let you win. We don't even have the events until you've exited the premises. Heretic. You're on the precipice of getting sick, but until you take your own style and develop it, you'll never stick. See, I see you up on stage. Words that I would use, verses I would do, terms that I would choose. It's like looking at a fucking mirror. One that urbanizes you.
Hey, this fool's the greatest. He like his command.
Yeah.
He is.
Shovel T's hilarious.
So shout out to the short hair Shuffle T. You know,
Yeah, what up?
with little to no beard.
Constantine.
See, some people have a style and other rappers copy them. Some see it as somewhat of an accomplishment. Others even see it as a massive compliment. I happen to see it as a lack of confidence, and that's exactly what I've got from fucking Harry Robinson. Being a vegan is shit, mate. I know, because I was one for 9 months. But now I'm a vegetarian, I remember the pleasures of a light lunch. Eggs, cheese. Eggs, cheese, yes please. Fry-ups. Weatherspoons does one with a fake sausage, which is a nice touch. If you're going to be vegan, keep it to yourself like Fight Club. Don't bend over backwards like a high jump to make sure everyone knows you're a right cunt.
Keep it to yourself like Fight Club.
Yeah. That's fire. That was hella fun.
I hate vegans these days. They just show off about not eating eggs and dairy and how it's so much better than being vegetarian. He thinks I betrayed him since turning veggie. So now I'm at events with a Dairy Dunker and a couple light snacks. I get the death stare as he squeezes his hummus fried wrap. Every breadstick dunked is a knife until the fucking guy's back, so now I'm walking on eggshells. And he doesn't like that.
That's so the best.
So
That was just executed so well.
That was amazing writing.
Every breadstick dunked is a knife until the fucking guy's back, so now I'm walking on eggshells. And he doesn't like that.
The execution is amazing.
Not even Lisa Simpson went to veganism. You're on to veganism. Oh, look at me, I'm different.
It's fucking incredible.
I hate your type.
I'm gonna send this to King Los.
Oh, shit.
Different.
Yeah, where he be like spreading the gospel, converting battle rappers like Clips and
Can't do it.
other.
Korean barbecue's too good, man. Right?
We try. I'm not even a vegan, but we try to go to Korean barbecue. I'm like, I can get nothing. I got
you're
nothing.
fucked at
Just
that
because
point, yeah.
red meat and pork.
Yeah.
Machine Mongolians.
I hate your type. Hi, curry, vegan. I know. It says it on your shirt and your fucking Twitter bio. I'm giving this guy a ride though, because you'll be hearing about Cowspiracy the entire drive home. You arrogant, prissy, backpacking through Chile and Papua New Guinea. You arrogant, prissy, untalented, shitty, backpacking through Chile to Panama City and Papua New Guinea, unnaturally pretty, throw back to the 60s, embarrassing, hippie!
That was sick.
You and your girlfriend know what being vegan's about, so the sex must be awkward, because your penis must count, so she's... You and your girlfriend know what being vegan's about, so the sex must be awkward, because your penis must count, so she's not allowed your meat in your mouth, and you're breaking your morals by eating her out.
He's like a genius, bro.
That
Like,
doesn't mean you have
low-key.
the Midas touch, give you the right to judge or be a giant cunt. Live and let live and lighten up and stop trying to enlighten us. Your entire fucking diet's fucked. So let's play a game called I'm a cunt. For every day that you don't consume cheese, I'm going to eat twice as much.
God damn.
That fool was spazzing.
You're gonna lose. And everybody in the club knows I'll slit this cunt's throat till the blood goes and spills the front row. You will never win. Hey. Still be fun though.
That was a fucking phenomenal round.
Dude,
That was,
all of his rounds in this battle are like fucking
Retarded.
insanely good.
That was
his
so
his
well.
second
That was
is like
so good.
fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I'm kind of I'm torn if we should watch Heretic's rounds.
I've never seen him, so let me get like a little bit. So
okay.
if he's trash,
Because
I can say he's
alright.
trash, and then we
I
can
kind of
skip.
want to use this, but I feel bad because like he gets bodied really fucking bad in this battle.
Let me just see like a tiny
But
bit.
to his defense, he does all right though.
Okay.
Compared to
okay,
all of
okay.
his other ones, right? Like he was slightly funny.
Hey, let's go, Heretic.
Like the best he's ever been in his life. Like for sure.
You battled shoes, biscuits, a stick, and a can of Fanta. I'm sure you thought they were all immaculate concepts. But recently we see you lose, man. Bullet, you now, just the fact that you got stretched so they can say you're good. But truth is, in a battling context, you've beaten less rappers than you have inanimate objects. You could get a message from her like, hey, do you want to battle Lunacy? He'd be like, I'm on a bit of a losing streak. No humans, please. Just,
See, like that was decent.
just put me on stage and I'll spit a brutal scheme against a tube of sweets. That way I'll never fucking lose in 3. See, that title match, that would have been a classic for certain, but when DNA and K-Shine cancelled, it worsened. Because you dragged a random fan on stage to stand silently and handle the burden. So the only solo battle you've won in 2 years was against an inanimate person. It just reflects on shuffle in an extra worse way, because that 2-on-2 would have looked great for your rep and work rate, but you battled solo and ended up with the most disliked video from the 7th birthday. Let me put that in perspective. Rob Wilson's 3rd round.
Let's go.
And that's why now he's here without Marlowe. His palms are sweaty. Because without his help, your casket's ready. With his help, you're only paid half the levy, so your aid's got you priced out. Martin Shkreli, you battle street guys. You battle street guys for irony. That's what this guy knows best. But you gotta tread carefully like a tightrope stretch, or they'd put a hole in his cap like a biro pen. Because Adam plays a weak villain like Kylo Ren. See, I said you're one thing like another thing. Man, I write so fresh. And would you stop calling yourself Neo? You should know you're not the one because of dress code. Still, I guess it makes sense that bullets leaned you in that trench coat and you switch faces like the agents.
Bullets leaned you in that trench coat.
100 bullets.
That's hard. That's hard.
So it looks like the real you never got him. Just wait till the pretty one pops up at a different angle like, dodge this.
That was hard. That was a good round.
Yeah. Seemed way
Marlo
shorter.
won the first
so
one.
short.
Said I'm not as good as that Marlowe.
I still won't. He just looks like more of a Marlo to me, and that's always what I thought. Yeah, he looks like a Marlo. Like his hair.
It's like your
that.
douchebag rant right now. I don't know, he looks like some other dude right now.
You know you're a douchebag when you're getting called a douchebag by the biggest douchebag in the town. That was good, but yeah, Shuffle definitely got that.
Go, Shuffle, round 2.
Said I'm not as good without Marlowe. What can you do? To be honest with you, probably true. Let's not fuck around, we all know it.
We all know it.
So I ran into someone recently in a Starbucks who I suspect was a fan of his. Because he went, oh, don't flop. Do you know when the next Heretic battle is? I went, who, sorry? He went, you know Heretic, the feminine activist. Always pushing gay and lesbian marriages. Has a moral problem with almost everything that exists. I went, oh, you mean Liv Winter? He went, no, it's a bloke. I went, oh, you mean Liv Winter?
Liv Winter's like a girl, essentially. I don't know if she battles, but she's like a girl.
Great insight.
Yeah, okay, but I'm trying to be nice. She's like a girl that is in the scene. So
Okay,
And
she's
is
the Laura
obviously on
Tarzi
some
of Don't Flop.
Yeah.
She's on some activist shit.
Yeah.
That exists. I went, oh, you mean Liv Winter? He went, no, it's a bloke. I went, oh, you mean Liv Winter? He went, no, vegan. Always see him at events with a carrot stick or one of those vegetable bag of crisps. Wouldn't dream of having buttered bread on his sandwiches, just lettuce and radishes. Obsessed with marijuana. I said, oh yeah, that narrows it down, mate. Nice one. He went, no, but he's obsessed with it for hemp but not cannabis. He has dreads on his head to pretend he's an anarchist. Definite pacifist. Checking the back of his medicine cabinets because he disagrees with most modern medical practices because of ethical barriers when they test it on rabbits and he doesn't agree with that depth of analysis. I went, what? He went, don't worry. Only person from Birmingham who says garages instead of just garages.
Garages.
I said, mate, I said, I don't know who you're on about. He goes, oh, come on, no, he stole your style. But I guess with an added twist, because he's posh but goes street whenever he fancies it. He even stole the face you use for bars you get a reaction with. I said, mate, are you aware that all of this is rhyming?
That's hilarious.
He said, yes, well, I have a gift. I said, well, no, I mean, you definitely practice this. And he went, no, it's all freestyle. I went, whatever, mate. Anyway, that can sit. Look, that's an impressively massive list, but I still don't know who this Heretic rapper is. He goes, come on, you know him. Danny Jack's mate. I went, oh, Heretic. Yeah, sorry, Heretic. Yeah. That's the guy who in Sheffield I'm clashing with. I suppose I better get practicing and getting some angles in. I didn't know any of that was him. I might even end up using this conversation verbatim when I eventually...
God damn, man.
He went, oh, that's classic Marlowe, mate. I went, I'm not Marlowe, I'm Shuffle T. Awkward silence. I said, sorry, mate, that's very embarrassing. I said, don't worry, mate, it's actually regularly happening.
Jesus.
Stood there for a second, just panicking, tense as a mannequin. He went, so, what does heretic actually mean? Is it to do with the heritage that you're with? I said, no, I think it's to do with like going against all the passages, you know, biblical stuff and being a rebellious maverick. And also these days, you know, I guess it's a satirist. He went, oh, yes. I went, what, you just here for a coffee? yeah, just came in with my friends to just grab a sip. It's pretty expensive to have a drink, £1.70 and a tip. I said, oh, tip.
Jesus.
He said, yeah, always tip.
That was, dude, you can't beat that.
So conversation, yeah.
So, and it was nothing was hardly forced.
Yeah.
So I promised myself I wouldn't do any more of those bad bar breakdowns, because they're getting kind of played out. Oh, wait, I don't care. Remember when you battled RS? And you said he likes to bathe his face in anal toys and take facial groin from his mates Abe, Jake and Roy until their tasty waste deploys. Well, Shuffle T's the fucking chief of the butt police. He likes sucking D and pushing green and crumbled leaves underneath jungle trees. Bruv, did you learn this stuff from Eek? You're so obsessed with stretched out multi-schemes that you recently set up your website and called it the Shuffle T Company. And one of the services you sell is rap consultancy. Ghostwriting, basically. You sell ghostwriting on your website. You know that's generally considered bad. In battle rap, that should be the ultimate truth we believe in, not openly promoting it as a service just because you need something to do in the evenings. I mean, why did you do it? Is it so your money can stack high? Or just so all the bars you wrote about how you clap nines but couldn't get away with trying to rap live can finally see the light of day living vicariously through some black guys?
But is writing the problem of ghostwriting, or is needing the ghostwriting the problem of ghostwriting?
Have a different writing partner now. Doesn't that
You know, a lot of us would be out of jobs if you guys didn't suck so much.
turn of events up?
Wait, y'all got jobs?
No.
Yeah, we'd be out of jobs.
Yeah.
Job, that familiar word that
No
that I know
occupations,
about.
damn it.
Bet ya? I thought you and Marlo were friends forever. Penn and Teller, every second spent together. Now it's just, well, Marlo's not around since he and that girl swore an oath together. I've just moved back in with my mum in this ropey cellar. He's off with a beautiful woman and coping better. And I'm sat here writing bars for every fucking battle on Don't Flub Extra. Listen, aspiring tryouts. Do not fear that hope's died. You don't need to spend years making sure your flow's tight, hoping someone hears your dope rhymes. Just pay this bellend to write you a long list of multis for why did you give me him, and you'll be top tier in no time. His shuffle, he's just like Quentin Miller. You know, if his complexion differed and instead of writing for the best of spitters, he wrote for try-hard morons who PG step through filler. I mean, where the fuck is your integrity? You even use your class as a gimmick. That's what you get a cheap laugh for. Talking about pissing off your butler. I'm wondering what you put that in your bars for. See, that Jack Whitehall swag is the reason you'll never be my teacher in this art form, because you must have had a bad education to be engaging in class wars. You're a sellout, and I hope you're glad you've managed to reap what you've sown, because by bragging about having money, you just sold out your compassion for people that don't. By disguising an Oreo advert as a rap battle, you sold out your honesty to the fans that you're deceiving for dough, and by advertising as a ghostwriter, you sold out this battle scene as a whole. That's time.
Nah, get your money, Shuffle.
Eat.
Get your money.
Eat. We don't have to watch the rest of this after this round, do we?
I'm gonna take
totally
business
gonna
advice
skip
of
it
some
after
vegan.
We on the
2-0.
skip.
2-0.
Yeah, not even fucking close.
No
4-0.
offense, Heretic. No
Yeah, it's already a 6-0
You wanna know why I
battle.
did it? One reason.
Wait, what'd you say, Avo?
I said no offense.
Or offense. That's what you did. I lost battles. You lost this battle. Just lost one. It's so silly how. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna take business advice of some vegan. You wanna know why I did it? One reason. What? So, you know when your Wi-Fi's on? Yeah. And your iPhone says that it's connected it? Yeah. So you go to open up the web to flick through Netflix's suggested list, but it doesn't work. You're checking it, pressing click, and it just doesn't accept the link. You stop receiving messages because it says there's a 7.6 error with the pathway that's sending it. It's coming up as negative. So you call them up, and seconds in, the connection dips, but you just about hear them say you're going to need a specialist to get it fixed. And that's going to cost you 20 quid. And they don't have anyone free until fucking December 6th. And that's the one day your appointment with the dentist is. That is at best a fifth of how frustrating Heretic stage presence is. You fucking poke and jab your rope and hand. I'll be
He like over rhymes, but all of it is so cohesive.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
weird. You know what I mean?
throwing out my lower back. You don't just rap, you overact. Animated delivery. Postman Pat. Do me a favor. do me a favor, right? In your next verse, just go like that. Just keep him there. Right? You fucking bastardise mine and Marlo style. The way you copy us is so fucked. It's more wrong than those people who always say Shotty wasn't going to show up. They're so punctual, he's always there, isn't he? You adopted the approach with some other themes mixed, boiled it down to the double helix, like I'm going to take exactly what shuffle tea is with extra poshness. Yeah, that's what it fucking needed. I mean, light work steal all my shit. Danny jacked my style with the compliments clip. How not to try it with bad bars if it wasn't as shit? I mean, fucking Heretic ticks the boxes of copying this. What's next? You're gonna start doing comedy clips? Fucking newcomer of the year. I wasn't convinced. That was Callum from the forum. He just robbed it from him. You think you beat Crafty? You probably did. I stopped watching it because it was shit. I mean, sure, you're looking good in terms of wins and losses, but Sure you're doing well in terms of wins and losses, but you took my style and you're living off it. Steve Carell to the British office, KFC to chicken cottage. Tally on the ticks and crosses, it's dishonest. You took my image, cropped it, clicked and dropped it, switched and swapped it, flipped and flopped it, picked my pocket, pinched my wallet, lifted from it, pinched the poppet. This isn't what it's meant to be. This is just a mirrored homage. Stop copying me, you motherfucking silly sausage. You won't win. You got more chance of winning a BAFTA, because when it comes to mimicking battlers, you're a brilliant actor, should be enlisted in Lambda. Try telling me that this guy isn't a wanker, or that he's managed even a singular original stanza. If you thought this battle was my finishing chapter, you better check yourself like testicular cancer.
Stanza. Yeah, this fool writes his shit in stanzas. That's deep.
See, that's all I need. As soon as you and I crossed, I knew that I'd got someone new to write off. I've had a couple battles lately, there's a few that I've lost, so you're a do-or-die job like the Suicide Squad. So that's it. No more computer games. No more toys in your room. No more of those rejuvenation facial oils you use. No more Goya seeds. No for fucking soya for food. Me and your mother are very disappointed in you.
Doing that job at the Suicide Squad is a fucking good
There's
rhyme.
something else I need to
I'm
say.
surprised that I
finish
never heard
this.
that's really good.
Someone else I need to address. Marlo, you little bitch. You snaked me at the last event, so you aren't my friend. Joking, Barrup's gay, I don't give a shit.
What up, Aaron?
Are we done with this or what?
FBA.
All right, we're cool.
Hey, we are one. You're watching us too, you fucking idiot.
All right. Shuffle 3-0. So what else, guys? What else?
You ain't,
what other
you
battles?
didn't, you didn't watch Heretic.
All right, fine. You
Heretic is
fucking.
so
God.
So you work in telesales for a technology company, and you like to come up with funny things just casually on the spot. So imagine, if you will, Shuffle T's first day at work just after he got the job. Right, Adam, here's your team's final script. Your shift will be 9 to 6. No. Nowhere near enough Maltese in here, sweetheart. I'm rewriting it. Shift starts in 5 minutes. There's no real time for this. Fine. I'm gonna freestyle this shit. Good afternoon, I'm Adam, sales rep MC. Hope you've had a blessed week. Press 1 to hear me talk like a tech geek, pretend to be friendly, and try and sell these bits of software to you, even though you're elderly and probably still running on XP. Sorry, bit of a reach that one, very unprofessional. Press 2 to hear my impression of Nestle. You just press that. Or to simply listen to the sound of all my hopes of comedic success leave due to growing awareness that my wet dream of being in a comedy sketch team becomes less and less realistic with every second this terrible job won't allow me to be set free. Press 3. I think it's sad the fates have conspired to give you a destiny so boring. No comedy, no entertainment, just ringing up folks talking. You're running out of time to chase those dreams, Adam. You can really do no stalling because there's a deadline and your skills are cold calling. It's so haunting, but wait. A failed performer who takes a dead office job just to stop the dole calling. Shit, I know David Brent inspires your comedy. You weren't supposed to live out his whole story because you went from I'm a comedian and a writer and I sometimes do battles because of my way with words to yeah, I'm a telesales exec, do some accounts management, probably an entertainer third. I mean, you're in character all the time. In real life, you could be the nicest of blokes, but I just don't know. I mean, you post funny things online and it's dope, but they're just lines that you wrote.
Hey, that's that application adjust I was talking about. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Like, because it rhymes.
I be doing that.
I just don't know. It's like, I don't know, but you're adding an extra little
Syllable, yeah.
polysyllabics.
Hey, yo,
This Brent Bitten character that you assigned to the quote, and it's exactly the same. Every time you upload, hoping some teenagers are gonna like what you wrote, sat in silence alone, trying to go viral with posts. Of course you're naturally funny, because your life is a joke, but calling him David Brent is the most obvious shuffle angle. He even posted on Facebook like, yeah, I get that a lot, as if it's such a hassle. But if you don't want people bringing up the fact you act exactly like David Brent in a fucking battle, then don't act exactly like David Brent in a fucking battle.
Hey, yo.
Yo, Stalk Fredo, Shuffle T, Heretic. Heretic was really good.
I give it 2-1 Shuffle.
Yo, it's
Shuffle took the first and the second.
Amazing. My eyes are killing for me.
2-1 Shuffle commentary. Innuendo, just watched Heretic finish Shuffle T for early battles. That was amazing. Rather than battle, definitely Shuffle second.
I just want to
stretch a 6-syllable scheme like that.
Yeah, they both killed it. OT.
So I think Heretic's third was absolutely brilliant. Best breakdown I've seen off Shuffle. I'm going to give it to Shuffle 2.
Hollow is hollow. I just want to see the battle. Like, that was a battle.
Yeah, the multi-ting. The second round was disgusting. Bro. I don't
This
really
will
like
judge
it.
my
I'm not that rapper. I don't do the multi-ting. Gave it to me. So I'm going 2-1 to Shuffle.
2-1.
Locksmith, Tony Smith.
I think he's saying that Shuffle 1 and 2. Like, 2 rounds won it for me. Like, 2 of them won. I didn't listen to the third round.
Sure.
2-1.
So you think I'm lost sometimes?
Shit, that was a crazy battle.
Get me right back on track.
I think I just feel like I don't know, maybe I'd slightly judge it to Shuffle T on the first based on
It's honestly rarely good when it's
second, definitely give that to Heretic because I think Shuffle spent too much time on one angle. It was funny and well executed, but I think Heretic took that one, and then in the third, I had it 1-1, and then obviously with Heretic, I think he used too much of his time doing what I think Shuffle done in the third, and I think that's why I'm going to edge it just 2-1 to Shuffle T. Sick performance from both, but I definitely have to give it 2-1 Shuffle T, 2 and 3, 1 and 3.
There's no edging here. That was a slaughter.
Well, I think in foreign edge
That's my opinion, that was a draw or whatever. But they decided to have a joint second round.
to tease a dick.
Are you doing Cat Callus right now?
To tease a dick till it comes. I'm very mad.
Ever since he's come in, he had one fucking bad battle. The same with Shuffle T, bar
Yo,
one in Newcastle.
the man is the deacon. Oh man, Respect BA got so mad at us, like talking shit about their setups. Like, yo, I know it's funny to talk shit about the setups nowadays, but I know for a fact they went over there with like no pre-writtens. I'm like, so is they're bad? They lost? Like, so they fucked up.
The man is the deacon.
It's his fault. They're both fucking amazing battle rappers. Real talk. It was a 5-0 decision actually at the end. They gave it to Shuffle T. Make some noise.
What a surprise. What a
At least they fucking
surprise.
got that right.
Hey, that was a 3-0.
The man is the deacon.
Hannibal's rectum.
Hannibal's
I feel like it was a 2-1, 3-0. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the first 2 rounds won him the battle, made it a 3-0.
Oh no, actually, my bad. It's a 3-0. Yeah.
I think it was a 4-5.
All right.
Funding for this program was provided by the Annenberg CPB Project.